This was on Friday when I started making this video, and on Saturday is when the flood came. And so I really didn't know what I was going to post this week. We've been without internet, and I just hadn't really thought it through. I hadn't done any recording, and it's just been kind of a hectic few days, and so I decided to show you an interrupted video. As you could see, we had a snowstorm a few days ago, or a few days before the flood, and I decided I was going to take this day to document making sourdough einkorn dinner rolls, and I was taking pictures, and I was going to make a full video about it, a tutorial. And as the day went on, they started getting more concerned about this possible flooding that was going to be hitting our region. It wasn't just our little community. This was a flood in Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia. And so we were just trying to think through ways to be prepared. We ended up going out and getting a few things, and then we decided to I decided to do a little more baking and just have some food available, because we didn't know if we would lose power and have to be on generators and different things like that. So we were just cautiously watching the weather forecast, because the area where we live, when we get a major flood, it is completely devastating, because we live in little valleys in between mountains where we live, and when the flooding starts, it is usually catastrophic, because the water just flows down into these valleys where we live, and it's just like a freight train. We have landslides and bridges that are taken out, and it's always very disheartening to hear we might have flooding, as you can imagine. For those of you who don't know, we had an historic flood in 1977. I was 3 years old. Our home was damaged. It was the biggest floods that we've had since. This was the biggest flood we had had since then, that I can keep in mind, and a lot of people have said the exact same thing. And so I'm going to end where this video wasn't supposed to end right here. I was supposed to show you how to make these dinner rolls, and things kind of took obviously a turn, and my mind wasn't really on making a video anymore. And so instead I want to show you photos. I didn't take these, obviously. We have not left our house since the flood, but businesses were destroyed. Homes were destroyed. Bridges were taken out, and it was just unimaginable, the devastation that happened. Now, our property was not damaged. We had little minor, problems, but nothing that we couldn't dig some ditches and take care of. But this was about 20 minutes away from us, and it was pure devastation. This little community I'm showing you here has been flooded so many times. As this is going live, we're supposed to be having up to 8 inches of snow on top of all of this, so your prayers are greatly appreciated. I don't know if we'll lose power and internet, so if I don't put up any videos or posts or anything, we're fine. Just pray for us, and I hope I'll get to see y'all real soon. God bless.